Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful beings. Let me know if you can hear us. I'm just gonna see. Let us know if you can hear us, beautiful beings. We just we'll be with you in a moment. So good to be back, and so good to see you all. Hello. Yay! Thank you for the sound check. Hello, everyone. Yay! So good to be back online, and so good to see you all. We absolutely missed you last weekend, yet we were in a very different space, in a very different dimension, in a very different alignment. Hello, Henry. Hello, Ina. Hello, Monica. Vanessa. Hello, Mira. Yay. Hello, Christine. Hello, everyone. So beautiful to have you all with us. We trust you're all well. We trust you're all having a most beautiful time. And beautiful beings, as we have been shifting and aligning and progressing, hello, solar heart, we have aligned that we will have Sunday live sessions at the end of each month. And we will also have hello, Ajna, and we will have them on the new moons, full moons, and portals. So you'll still have us for about 4 times in the month with the portal, new moon, and full moon. It just allows us time to rest a bit. The integrations have been quite intensive in the weeks, and we find just needing a whole weekend to actually reset and reboot before we then begin sharing more integrations. We do recordings on the weekend too, so just for us to have a restful evening assists us greatly. We sure you all understand, for you're all going through all these shifts. So we will have a Sunday live at the end of each month, and full moon Sunday, full moon live, new moon live, and portal lives. Okay, yes, that's the announcements for now. Otherwise, we trust you're well. We trust you've all been surrendering. That's the biggest frequency, surrendering to all the changes and all the shifts. It's been a fascinating time of almost hands-off energy, as we personally have been feeling the shift from shadow to light, fully anchoring into source light. A wrapping up of the shadow, a wrapping up of the shadow work, a wrapping up of experiencing the physical through the shadow, and the shadow embodied now in spirit. If you can understand, what we have received is that the earth is a beautiful realm of learning, and this physical dimension, physical realm, is a beautiful dimension of learning and experiencing. And the non-physical aspect is spirit. You are spirit. Spirit is the frequency that holds us all, that can contain the infinite information of your source frequency. So no matter where you're from, no matter how long your frequency, your journey has been, no matter what you have been, angelic, galactic, starseed, fairy, elven, the spirit frequency can encompass all of your information, and everything in the spirit frequency is one. It's source. It's a perfect medium to hold source frequency, and this medium of spirit is one that is aligned, that is received, that is understood, that is compatible with this physical frequency, right? And so the spirit was conditioned for when you were all born. Culture, religion, tradition, conditioned spirit told us the shape of God, the way God works, the way energy work, the way goddess and goddesses work. It was structured just as the physical was structured. So spirit wasn't truly full and limitless. Spirit was conditioned and limited. Thus, the light was limited, the physical was limited. And the shadow, awakened and fully allowed to be, is then spirit in full form, right? Spirit is whole. Spirit cannot be defined and confined. This is why we had to do the shadow work. We had to free spirit, liberate spirit, allow the spirit within us to show itself to us freely, whatever our spirit frequency was, to be received by us freely. at ease, not within fear, not within dogma, not within conditioning and tradition, as much as, yes, the beautiful cultures and traditions and religions do have beautiful energies. They still limit the fullness of what one can be. For one is here to express themselves, not to be contained by another one's beliefs, no matter how beautiful, no matter how stunning, no matter how joyous, still a containment, still a limitation of what you truly are. The rose would never tell the tulip how to grow and how to be, and the tulip is just as masterful and beautiful as the rose, different and yet stunning. So it is a allowance of all that we are. So shadow work, free the shadow of all the limitation, then spirit. The shadow then is spirit, free. Then after all of that, we had to shift into the light, as all of you did. First the conditioned light, where we were born, then we all stepped into the shadow to do the shadow work, until shadow was free to spirit, and then as your spirit frequency, you shifted back into the light. But where you left off, where you left off in the light. So that was the clearing and the purging for the last 2 years, 1.5 to 2 years. Now using the information you learned in your shadow as you evolve to spirit to now clear everything standing in the way of your light. And now that you have done that work, you can now step into life, because when the light, when the shadow is unconditioned and the shadow is free, it's spirit. When the light is unconditioned and the light is free, life. This is the realm of life, the 3D manifestation of your source energy, life. The 3D realm is the realm of life, and it was conditioned. And that's what caused the opposition. There's nothing wrong with the 3D. It was simply within control. So all of you beautiful beings, all of us who decided, hey, we want to awaken, we each then allowed ourselves to go into the different frequencies, 5D Aquarian frequency, to anchor Earth there, to bring in all the higher frequencies, all the multi-dimensional frequencies. Hello, Adam. All the beautiful frequencies that you are, to free you, liberate yourself, and in so doing, bring in and anchor all the beautiful information, thus releasing the control, releasing the conditioning, anchoring source within Earth, awakening source to a multi-dimensional, multi-vibrational source. Source now has Earth now has a star core, a source core, where now on Earth, all of you may manifest your different realms and different realities. And so the shift of late, which is why it's been a bit up and down, almost having to release. Yesterday we were completely offline. We felt ourselves as if somebody had sedated us. We were just completely out. And at the end of the day, we found ourselves entering the 3D realm again, but in our power. And then our energy came through, because we realized our wants, our desires, the stability, the home, the abundance, whatever, that's all of the 3D realm. So we were up there in the high dimensional realms, right? That's where we were doing our work, wanting very 3D things. We were pulling ourselves. We were in two different spaces. So we felt tired. We felt weirdly distorted. Our desires are in the 3D, yet we are here in the higher frequencies. So we came through to birth ourselves in the 3D fully, completely and wholly anchoring ourselves in this physical realm, but without fear, without judgment, without judging it as the past, freely open, understanding we're entering a 3D realm of source now, of freedom now, where it will now honor us now. We're still connected to all our high information. That's our source. Everything you've received while doing the shadow work, that's you. It cannot be lost. Wherever you go, you'll never lose it. Whatever dimension, whatever universe, whatever reality, that's you. It's a part of you. It's never lost. It is simply coming back now, fully saying, okay, Now we enter this realm of life. The 3D realm is of life because it's a physical manifestation of whatever it is you are. It brings the life force, the light awakened, the light free, the unknown light, the light of source, life force energy. And so we are feeling, so at the end of yesterday when we felt better and we received the codes, we did put up integrations on YouTube with the light and the life for us to now already begin the frequency. And it gave us a clearer understanding of what we are. For in the physical, we then understood, oh, self-love is the highest frequency of love in this realm. We have been busy with the divine energy and this and the sovereign energies and all the other higher light and this light and that light, because that's where we were learning. That was all the highest frequencies in the different dimensions, and on earth, self-love. It's sacred love. Sacred love is that self-love. For sacred love is the honoring of the light you are. The healing through self-love, allowing yourself to love yourself no matter what. For humans, as soon as you hear that, oh no, but I can't, it's selfish, oh no, but I can't, and I can't, but the family, but I can't, all the millions of excuses they make to allow themselves lost on the loving frequency. Oh no, on earth, in this physical, you are to love yourself first and foremost, and not an arrogant, not a self-serving love. No, this is whoever I be, the spirit within us, we bring forth through love. We accept through love as love. We receive from love. We allow all that we are, all the spirit of us to come through, to align through us as love. This is now allowing Holy Spirit, for it is Spirit holy, the whole Spirit, the Source Spirit. You receive Source Spirit when you allow love to be the receptive frequency. And through Spirit now surging within us like a tree, right? Roots receiving from Spirit. Now you are the tree, you are the branch, you are the stem, you are the branches, you are the tree. And whatever you produce, that's the fruit of you. So as the spirit frequency is within you, you don't judge. You accept fully. You don't define it, thus you accept it fully. You don't try to understand it, thus you accept it fully. Curiosity. What on earth have we birthed through love today? That is the key of this realm. What are we loving into life right now, today, this moment? This is the key. As you now birth the frequency through an idea, through an action, a manifestation, a creation, life. For now, whatever you manifest in the physical honors you completely. And it loves you, for you birthed it, you received it through love. The core foundation is love. Thus it loves you, it nurtures you, it cares for you, it looks after you. It loves everyone. Nobody fighting, no wars, no abuse, no manipulation. For your frequency is able to look after you completely. You're holy. You are the most abundant. This physical vessel is the most abundant representation of your spirit. You are your spirit 100% in physical. Your spirit energy said, boom, and here you are, boom. So already you are fully manifest in abundance. Thus everything else is already within abundance, within you, within all. For spirit is all, collectively. Yet in this physical realm, we are to express ourselves in this seemingly separate, but not really, seemingly singular, but not really form. For we were curious. We wonder how we all look like when we're not all just together like this. We said in the spirit, this is wonderful, one big happy family, hoo-ha, but we wonder how we all look like when we all just have a bit of space, have a little room to just sprout. And here we are. We had a vision of the Garden of Eden, or Eden rather. This was on Friday. Yes, Friday. We were sleeping from Thursday night. We were waking up on Friday. And we had a strong sense of self-love, and we were saying, we feel we understand our on Thursday night, Thursday evening before we slept. We feel we have a firmer understanding on our work. We felt we understood that what we do for integrations is to allow ourselves to receive from our source and allow others to receive from their source, and not to judge, but to simply see what that allows, and to release um, self sabotage, to release energies that are toxic, to release conditioning, and realize this is self love. We are encouraging everyone to love themselves completely, no matter what. So we feel self love is the key in this realm. And then we thought of all the other teachings: Abraham Hicks, Eckhart Tolle, Deepak Chopra, and all the other beautiful beings, all self love. We're like, the root of it is self love, self love, self love, self love. Rose quartz is probably the most grounding frequency there is here, that beautiful pink frequency, self love. And yet it's the one that sometimes people discard, put to the side. Why? Because we have been told to put self love to the side, right? Or look at all the other crystals. Oh, this one is nice. This one's all grounding. Oh, this one does this. But rose quartz is nice just for grounding. Haha. Da, 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 da. Like, why do we dismiss it? Why do we just put it aside? We, as you have seen on our alto, our weaving, our tarot platform, we always have rose quartz. It's always called us. We love rose quartz. We find it so the most soothing, the most beautiful, the most gentle energy. And when we were younger, we were quite averse to pink. And it wasn't because, I suppose some of it was because, girls pink, boys blue, but mostly it was, I don't know, something was resistant. We're like, not pink, not pink, not pink, not pink. When we started to awaken, pink, 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 bring that pink in. And we realized that vulnerability, that femininity, the divine feminine, the love, pink is a very high frequency energy. Self-love. The root chakra at its highest frequency is no longer red, it's pink. The foundation, the stability of you through self-love, the allowance of you. So we went to sleep on Thursday and we felt, okay, we embody self-love and we awaken self-love. We, Kemet Kah-Ri, the alchemy of self-love, and we went to sleep. We woke up. And when we woke up, we thought we were waking up in this realm, but we didn't. We woke up in a whole different realm. And we had this green, beautiful being, almost elven, all mystical, tall being, humanoid, yet also animalistic. Elven, but yet also very physical, felt very earthy, very earthy realm. Like we knew this is a different ethereal realm, but it's earth, green, emerald, glittering, beautiful energy. And they looked over us as we were sleeping and they said, hi. And they reached out their hands and they said, come with us. And we just put our hands up and we were pulled up. As we were pulled up, we looked around us and we were in this immaculate, immaculate, immaculate garden. And we looked, and as we looked around, almost the landscape could zoom in closer and we could see that this whole plane of existence, immaculate, rich, bountiful. The energy felt peace, harmony, ease, no tension felt, no collective pain, no collective suffering, no tension, just fluid bliss. And we asked, where is this? And said, Eden. This is Eden. And we're like, Eden? And they said, like the Garden of Eden? Like, yes, well, that is one version that the humans received. They twisted that a bit though. And we were like, interesting. And we felt immediately what's the word? Not a collaboration, a connection, I suppose, but there's another word. I'm sure you all know it. We felt a link, a connection between self-love and Eden. And we asked that. We're like, why do we feel there's a great essence of self-love, sacredness here, said, yes, this is the realm of source. Eden is source creating. When you think of heaven, heaven, that is the spirit frequency. Heaven, your spirit is in heaven. On earth, in the physical, it would be Eden. And Eden is source creation. Eden is source realm. Eden, everyone here allows themselves love first and foremost before anything else. They love themselves into life. No one here would dare ask anybody to do anything that's not aligned with them. Everything is through resonance. And everybody does everything that first allows them love before they do anything else. In that way, whoever comes to you is loving themselves before they come to you. For now they know how to love themselves and care for themselves. You expect the same frequency. Only those who truly know how to love themselves are here in Eden. For you love yourself first, to care for yourself, nurture yourself. Then you allow the other the same love, the same freedom. For when you allow yourself to love yourself into life, you don't need anybody to love you for you. So you create your own reality. And you don't bind anyone expecting somebody to create it for you. You're free. But then the conditioning came many years ago on Earth. And the conditioning made those who honored their love, their self-loving self, they made them feel shame for it. They made them feel guilty. They made them feel bad for loving themselves first, before others, for caring for themselves first, before others, for allowing themselves first their fullness before others. It is strange, right? When you see a tree grow, a fruit tree, the fruit tree grows to full fruition and then bears fruit, and then others may be served from it. The fruit tree doesn't stunt its growth, trying to desperately create fruit for others who need it at that moment. Everything in nature allows itself its full manifestation before offering itself. For then everything in nature is full. So in those energies, the conditioning, the human conditioning, created distortion. And everyone was the tree of source knowledge. And we were encouraged by the great serpent to eat the fruit born of your source. For the serpent understands release through transmutation and transformation. The serpent never abandons itself. The serpent knows you need to receive from self, to create from self. Then you expand and evolve within the frequency of what you are. And the serpent encouraged everyone, eat of the fruit of your own knowledge, of your source knowledge. Release the fruit born of other people's knowledge. Stop listening to the others saying, do this and do that. Eat of the fruit of your own source. Eat of the tree of you. Similar words to the one known as Jesus. Eat of me. Eat of the fruit. Eat of the knowledge. Eat of that which is you, your source energy, to receive from your source, then to be. Fascinating when the stories are now aligned within clarity and truth, no longer within conditioning, restriction, and control. The frequency of Eden has returned to Earth. For all of you have done the beautiful work to anchor source in Earth. And we were all, as you were all, in different multi-dimensions. So the physical was very much stationary. Didn't quite move. Couldn't move. You were no longer in the 3D. You were no longer in the life realm. You were in the 5th dimension, 20th dimension. We were in the 100th dimension. We were with the unicorns and the angels. And that's where we were to be, to remember, to reclaim, to release the programming, to recenter. We were fully within our spirit multidimensional frequencies. It's where we had to be. And yet we wanted so much to happen in the physical, not a lot of momentum, causing great frustration, right? Because I'm doing all this work, yet nothing is happening. I'm doing all this work, but nothing is moving. I'm doing all this work, but nothing is giving. And yet Source said, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. You're planting your seeds. You're anchoring it in. You're birthing your Eden on earth. And when you are ready, when you have completed your knowledge, when you've completed your journey, you will return to earth, to the realm of life. Yet you return to the Garden of Eden, to your Eden, your personal realm. And it's this time. In truth, the full anchoring happens in 2030. That is 30 to 40 is the realm or the era of stability. Yet, because you beautiful beings are the page turners, are the anchors of Aquaria, we receive it now, for we begin this energy to allow the momentum for then the solidifying in 2030. So many of you will find you have many shifts happening a lot faster than the others. We're sure you've all noticed around you how humans are a lot more receptive, right? Humans are a lot more receptive to you speaking about Source. Oh, yes, that's fascinating. No longer feeling shy. People are catching on. People are more intuitive. People are using words as feeling, journey, collective, the language that humans are using now, evolving. And it's like, finally catching up. Some not. Some are still right there in the illusion. That's where they are to be, for they're not ready at all. Yet those who are ready, we're starting to see them. We're starting to see the shift slowly, not as fast evolving as the shifts and the light codes you have been experiencing. For you are part of the awakening energies. Your frequency is the part of the ingredients awakening. They are the beings simply receiving of the awakening frequency. You are literally creating the creator of the awakening frequencies. You hold the Aquarian keys. You hold the codes to self-love, to sacred love. You have always had this. You are all masters. This is not a new thing we're doing here. Earth was quite the challenging one, yes. This was quite a challenge in the physical. We've never been this physical before, so this was quite a school, quite a school. Yet you have graduated beautifully. You have completed your shadow work, and you've completed clearing the light through the work, through the experiences and the knowledge you gained whilst you were in the shadow. And now, finally, time to reintegrate fully into the physical, the 3D, and be life. You're simply asked, do not judge the 3D now. Do not fear the 3D. Don't blame this realm for how it was in the past. It was simply honoring the human consciousness. You have successfully assisted in raising the human collective consciousness to the infinite, to the eternal, to the multidimensional, multi-vibrational, to Source. And now all the frequencies in the physical, the money, the homes, the relationships, the careers, the holidays, the health, all of the physical things, the physical components are now ready. Well, in truth, they have been ready for you. You simply had to come home within you to receive them within your home frequency. And that required a bit of a journey. And now you're back. For those of you who've already done the integration, we're going to do it again, but obviously do it with us again because it's going to be more. For those of you who didn't do the integration on YouTube, don't worry, this will align that journey. It'll probably be different, and yet you will receive whatever it is that assists you into birthing into the 3D fully. No matter what words we use, the vibration is completely aligned. Michael, thank you so much for the contribution. Truly appreciate you. And we love the 1699. Beautiful numerology. 1, power, magician. 6, harmony. 9, endings. The 1 and the 6 make 7, source. Endings of the version of us, absent source. Beginnings of us, being source. Quite aligned. Thank you. Yes. Welcome back, Ranoka. Yes. And Vanti. Hello. Hello, Tim. Kriaki katur talvatore kriesh katir kratu kataro timur katalegesh. Right. So, as we now shift into the physical, everything that you gained in the shadow and the spirit, so all the components, all the abilities, the elemental energies you were weaving with, all of the codes, the shadow codes, whatever you were downloading there, as we downloaded through Velastri and through all your own unique ventures, through your own healings and weavings and your own spiritual journey, those will now be reborn within the light. So we were weaving as Velastri with shadow and spirit fire, spirit earth, spirit water, spirit air. Now we find ourselves with life fire, life water, life air, life earth. And it has a grounding to it. It's a lot more gunk. You'll feel it. It's the energies are a lot more here, present. Okay. Some of you, just for those of you who are thinking, I feel we've been in the 3D, some of you, you have been in the 3D. You didn't go on that adventure. Yet your 3D experience has been wild because you've been focused in the 3D, doing 3D stuff, and yet things have just been wild because you have been experiencing the changes of the earth consciousness rising. And it's been having an effect on you because you're open to it. So some of us, we went and left the 3D to do the collection and anchor in. Some of you stayed in the 3D to receive and anchor in. And that's what had to happen because we said we're going to do this in every single way, every single stone left unturned. So whichever version of the experiencing you had, know it was meant to be. For we know when we were busy in the shadow, some people were like, we don't see any of that. We're still on earth, but things are crazy, but we're still on earth. Why can't we do this? Why can't we feel? Why can't we see? And we thought, oh, why can't we move? Why can't we be stable? Why can't things progress? Right? Because naturally we want the other, as we all do opposites, right? But that was because, as we mentioned, others had to go to do the gathering and the anchoring. Others remained to receive the information and to anchor and to live it. Living the 3D, others being, and now it's going to be a collective unison where we're all in the 3D, connected to all the high frequencies, and there's a balance. Just for those who are a bit worried that they missed the whole thing, you didn't miss anything. You were meant to be 3D based, and yet your life was just upside down, inside out, and you couldn't explain it to anyone. So that is exactly what you meant to do. Well done. It's perfect. So as we shift to source light, which is life, you're going to feel your energies a lot more grounded in your power. And you're going to reconnect and re-establish your relationships with frequencies. Okay. So you're going to find yourself having moments, having conversations with health, with the sun, with earth, with the trees again. And you might feel, but we've done this, haven't we already? Not this way. Yes, through your spirit you have, but you are light. You are light. You are physical. You are life. We are frequencies of life. We're here to awaken life. For the presence of source is life. The absence of source is not life. You are, yes, a breathing vessel doing, but you're certainly not a vessel being. You're not a human being. So this is you awakening true life, true human life, essence of life to earth. So allow yourself again patience as you reconnect and recalibrate. It won't take long. It won't take long. Won't be uncomfortable? You won't be uncomfortable, but you'll feel it. And however you experience it, again, let go and surrender and trust the process, okay? Once everything has recalibrated and shifted, what we're receiving is that the momentum begins. And the momentum is fast moving because as you were in the shadow and the spirit, and those who were in the 3D still being more spirit focused, you built a lot. You were anchoring a lot. Okay, everything you gathered, everything you were manifesting, everything you were intending didn't disappear. It all collected, installing, and just waiting, pending for you to come home, for you to integrate fully into source life, for you then to live. For the frequency is assisting us all to have a life of our own. A life of our own. That's what we said to ourselves about 2 weeks ago. We said we are tired of living a life of others. We want a life of our own. Since birth, living a life of others, a life of what other people want, other people's lives, other people's ideas, and being in other people's lives, always influenced by other people. We just want a life of our own. And that created a huge shift for us into the self love and to the energies that we're feeling at this time. And so, all of us, that's truly what you're awakening, a life of your own experiencing, your own creating, your own manifesting, your own frequencies, always receiving from your source. You receiving from you is constant. It's meant to be constant. In the spirit frequencies, we receive from everything, and that's constant. We receive from everything all at once, all the time. And that's constant, and that's ease, and that's bliss. Yes, here in the light. Yes, you receive from spirit, but from your frequency of spirit constantly, not from others constantly. That was the distortion. The conditioning made us receive from others, each other, we always remember that commandment. We were brought up Christian, and the commandment that stood out was the first one: "Thou shalt not honor any other God than me." And it was weird because we never felt it imprisoning. We're like, something tells us that's about us. Stop honoring other humans, stop honoring other people, stop honoring other gods. Honor self. It always stuck to us like that: honor self. And this frequency of awakened light, of life, is the honoring of self into being. And when we connect through resonance, that's when we co-create. That's when the energy exchange occurs through resonance. And when that exchange has completed, release and receive from self constantly. And even in a co-creation, you're still receiving from self. You're not receiving from the other. You're simply having an energy exchange and collaboration, co-creation, yet you're receiving from the source you are. Always abundant, from within out, always. And so this is to realign and reestablish that frequency. You will feel a lot clearer and a lot more, almost singular, as you had felt when you were before your journey, before your awakening journey. Remember when we were simply just in the light, just doing things, not really caring, YOLO. You'll feel that grounded and that clear, that singular, meaning you're not going to feel everything almost all the time and it doesn't mean that you're not connected. You will be very much connected to everything and very much able to access everything. As we said before, you are source, and everything you remembered, recalibrated, gathered in your spirit frequency is of you. So you're not going to lose it. You are simply embodying it all in the singular vessel as we wish to do, to explore your party, your party. Maybe all of us are going to have a party. That sounds amazing. To explore your power, your frequency, your source, as your own frequency and co-create in this explorative frequency. The momentum is fast. The energies will be fast, as you said, because you build up so much momentum. So now that we're here and you're receiving it, it's going to build up speed. So things trickling in and then moving fast. We've been receiving this message for the last 6 years. And we understand that in receiving it for the last 6 years, and everything we've been integrating for the last 6 years diligently has been recalibrating, because every single way you have been shifting to different dimensions, anchoring that reality, but the reality of you. So it was the similar, same information, but in different dimensions, in different realms, in different frequencies, in order for you to truly anchor it here in your multi-vibrational source self. None of you have given up, and source is acknowledging this and commending your endeavor, your endurance, your power, your diligence, your commitment, and know that you will be receiving a return on this commitment. You are asked to be the Knight of Wands energy more than ever before, receiving and going without questioning. Just as beautifully as you navigated the spirit and the shadow without question, do the same in the light and within life now. Don't recondition life now that you are free. Now that you're back in the physical 3D and things start happening, you start receiving that job, that money, that abundance, that home. Don't start now living that old human life. There's a reason why things were suspended for so long, in order to clear those old habits to the point where you will not bring them back. Right? It takes about 3 months to make and break a habit. Most of us had about 5 to 10 to 20 years to release those habits that weren't serving us. Don't bring them back now. Don't be distracted by the physical and forget your truth. Let the physical always honor you. Source first and then. You first and then. You are source. You first and then the physical. Source first and then. Don't forget this. It feels like that's why the commandment came through. And we're going to say it now in a way which releases religion, but truly speaks to us before we truly begin this integration. Don't honor others before yourself. Do not envy and covet what others have. You can create it all yourself. You create it all yourself at all times. Nurture yourself. Love yourself. Feed yourself that which is love. Drink of love. Feed of love. Nurture yourself within love. And allow that to be. Release honoring all other things above you. Honor yourself first and foremost, and then everything will honor you. And your frequency will honor others. It will. For when you allow yourself love, everything you do cannot help but love everything. For you allow yourself to receive love. And only in the receiving of love can you be love in order to offer the love you truly are. Okay. New moon in Taurus, a new path in your true stability, your source stability. A new path within life. Kyriakire kiatur taviresh riazato. Kyriaturo kirevir riakirosh kiataro. Viriavesh kiatur kiriesh kiatire. Viriavire kiriaturo kiriesh kiata. Viriesh. Viriatoresh. Deep breath in. Kriakir katur talavalos tarivesh. Deep breath out. Kriesh kiatur talazato tires. Deep breath in. Kriesh kiatur talavala vira. Deep breath out, kriesh ki atur talavalo vire. Deep breath in, vira vira viri kriesh ki tur talavaro. And a deep breath out, viriesh ki atur ki avire. Keep breathing at your ease. Talavala viriesh ki atur. Kiria, kiria, kiria. Talaviriesh ki atir. Kiria, kiria, kiria. Talaviriesh ki atur. Kiriviriesh ki atir. Kiriatur otarve kriesh katir. Connecting to your grid, Raviresh. Deep breath in, breathing in light, the light of life. Deep breath out, breathing out tension, breathing out resistance, releasing the mind. Deep breath in, breathing in light, the light of life. Deep breath out, breathing out tension, breathing out resistance, releasing the mind. Deep breath in, breathing in life. Life integrating into each and every single cell of your body. And a deep breath out, breathing out tension, breathing out resistance, releasing the mind. Keep breathing at your ease. And as you breathe in life. You breathe in life, source life, your life, true life, abundant life, prosperous life, love life, life. And life fills each and every single cell of your vessel, molecule, atom, every frequency of you. You're in a sphere of life. You're in a sphere of the light of life, sovereign life, sacred life, divine life, source life. Releasing everything that doesn't serve you, all connections, all tethers. Releasing all bloodline connections on your mother and father's side, and all physical manifestations. You no longer need to serve any old programming. You are the creator of your own life, your own destiny, your own existence. A life of your own. Releasing everything that doesn't align to you. Reclaiming all of your power. Reclaiming all of your life essence. From everything and everyone. Reclaiming your life. Reclaiming your life from all beings, all people, all experiences, all frequencies, all eternities, reclaiming your life fully healed, awakened, aligned in your highest frequency of life. Your highest frequency of life. Healing everything within you with your life frequency. And raising your frequency to the highest life available to you, your highest experiencing in life, which is your most authentic life, the life which honors you, source life. Kiriakira talavetriesh kitur ave kriakatire tavem matove veriesh. Riesh kiaratriesh kitur ave kato. Talvire miriesh kitur ave rekiesh. Kriato tolveleveme. Miriato velevete kesh kiatu. Viriakesh. Miatoto. Miriesh. Viriato kesh kitave. Miriesh kati. Now, beautiful beings connecting to the new moon, new cycles, ending all old cycles, old karmic energies, old cosmic connections that no longer serve you, releasing everything, all of the old cycles gone, old lessons gone, completely now. You've released now the light of conditioned ways, the false light, the false life. You've released now the conditioned shadow, the false spirit. You've completely embodied now your Holy Spirit, whole spirit, your source spirit, awakened spirit. And now you completely embody your whole light, holy life, whole life. Receiving all life codes, lost, found, forgotten, remembered, broken, healed, alive, receiving all that you are, fully, wholly, a restoration of your life essence. Mirietri triviet, mirietri rovitri, kiritarissi, kitriaviatrici, kitriatriatrievi, kitritri, riviemiatrici, rivietrituriet, kiriturissi, Kiviriatrici, Kivariatriave, Critri, Valedue, Criaio, Trisiv, Eledua, Criaio, Trisiv, Kitaria vioviet, Kituria vitri, Valedue, Kitriaio, Triti, Viakicato. Connecting to the sacred, awakened source Taurus energies. For now, all the energies in the known light honor the source you are. So all of the frequencies, the stars, the numbers, the colors, they're free. Everything is free to now truly meet you at your source, at your life. And the free source frequency of Taurus comes through. Second house, to balance harmony from within, from your spirit to the light. The Hierophant frequency, so Taurus is in tarot, and that is the source energy, the high priest energy, you in the light, the high priest, the divine father, the masculine, the light, the physical, no longer bound by conditioning and programming, now free through divine feminine, through divine mother, through high priestess, through spirit. Now to align temperance and alchemy, as within without, as above below, as spirit life, as the spirit within you, life, life within you, life as you, life within all of your physical and non-physical and all other ways of being experiences. Holy life, whole life, a life of your own to share with all. First and foremost, to share with yourself. For it's time that you are nurtured and cared for, supported. It's time for divine restoration and repair. It's time for you to receive now. Anchoring into the core of earth, Katurave. Hello, Gaia. Hello. Kemet, thank you. Thank each and every single one of you. Thank you for your journey. Thank you for hearing our call thousands and thousands of years ago. Way before the Aquarian realm, the Piscean realm, the Aryan realm. We called all of you. We, Gaia, and earth energies, called out to you. Called out to each and every single one of you throughout all universes, throughout existence. We cried out for you, masters of awakening, masters of love, masters of truth, masters of source, of life, of love, masters of abundance, prosperity. You, source, we called out for all of you. And you came many thousands of years ago. Aryan realm, 3,000 years. Piscean realm, 2,000 years. And now we begin anew in the Aquarian frequency. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for hearing our cry. Thank you for answering the call. Now you have completed the work it took to fulfill the call. You began the change when you entered 6,000 years ago. You awakened the Aryan realm. And then the Piscean realm. And now the Aquarian realm. And finally, we are ready to live as truth and to experience it, to receive the medicine you are, to receive the healing you are, to truly receive the source you are. And now that we have received, we can now finally offer you that which you are all these thousands of years. You think you've been waiting 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years for this? You have been waiting thousands of years for this moment, as have we. And we are so grateful to each and every single one of you. And we are so grateful and in awe of your courage, of your patience, of your love. Lifetime and lifetime, century and century, millennia, millennia, era after era, realm after realm, dimension after dimension, you have been here. You have never left us. Some of you have had the most. All of you, all of you, all of you have had the most intense of experiences. Some of you won't remember those. You can't remember them, for you chose a life of peace and tranquility this lifetime because you have been through it. The other realms were not as kind as the Piscean realm, which you have just shifted out of. And we understand if you're thinking kind, yes. The other realms have been brutal in comparison to right now. And yet here you are, still here. Thank you for hearing our call. We could have not healed this way without you. And the best way we know to give gratitude and thanks and to celebrate and to honor you all is to return. To say a favor is belittling of the masterful beings you are. And yet we feel with the humor and the love you truly are, you understand what we mean. Kiria vira kiria kriya, we wrap earth all around you. Viria kiria kiria turo, earth all around you. Viria kira kira, the earth holds you. You are secure. You are supported. You are received. You are birthed. Riakira Gutria. We connect all of our frequencies through you as you. You will now be the dominant frequencies on this planet. Kakiresh Katuro. All will align to you. Kriakesh. All will align to you. Riatosh. All will align to you. Riesh. All will align to you. All systems, all structure, all laws, all regulations, all principles, all ways of being, all will align through all of you who are within the frequency of Source. All will heal through you. All will be established by you. New systems, new regulations, new laws, new principles, born of the frequency you all are, the frequency you all birth, the frequency you all hold, the love you all are. Regard, full realignment, recalibration, restoration, repair. Each and every single one of you, and all those who are aligned to this energy throughout all of this planet. Thank you, Kemet, for allowing this to be Of course, everyone, please, everybody. It's about time. It's been a long journey. It's about time, indeed. All who are aligned to this, receive, and may you all align to the realm, the reality, the experience that honors you most high. We are releasing everyone, shifting everyone to their rightful existence, re-anchoring. Yeah. Gaia, yes, Kemet, is there anything we can do for you? No. You have all done more than enough. It'll simply be intuitive and organic what you do. Your being is a healing. We've said that from the start. Your being is a healing. And we said that in order for you to allow yourself the healing journey for your being to be a healing. So we say that now with more confidence, with more truth, fact than ever before. Your being is the healing. Aligning everything you have been asking for and attracting everything. You're a magnet for your abundance. You're a magnet for your prosperity. You're a magnet for your manifestations. You're a magnet for your love. You're a magnet for your stability. You're a magnet for all that you are. Your experiences, prosperity. You're a magnet for your well being. You're a magnet for your power. You're a magnet. You're a magnet. You're a magnet which attracts all that is yours, all that is true, all that is the divine source, the sacred source energy you are. Connecting to the realm Eden, and heaven, spirit and life, Riakosh, merge, Viato, and we awaken a new earth. Yamato, Kia, Katuata, Vireshkito, Kayoto, Viraki, Ta. When we shift there completely, a life of your own. You are supported, you are held, you are secure. We, Gaia, would like to have a word with all of you now. For thousands of years, humans have enslaved this space, this earth, this frequency with their mind, with their desire to be right and to understand, control, and define everything. You, beautiful beings, have dissolved this and have allowed a life of consciousness, of intuitive creation, resonance, the presence of source and love in all things. We ask you all to trust and have faith. Trust and have faith. For the ways in which Earth works now, incredibly different. You attract everything. You attract the intuitive thought. You attract the intuitive action. You attract the experience. And you action within it. You attract the opportunity. You attract the abundance. You attract the Whatever it is, you attract it. It comes to you. You no longer go searching. You no longer go chasing. You no longer go outside of yourself. You remain whole as the source you are, and you attract all co creative, resonant experiences. You're not being lazy. You're not being complacent. You are open and receptive. And yes, sometimes you are the one that attracts who the other one will feel they attracted you. For it'll be you moving intuitively and then connecting with another. So, whichever way it works, you'll feel it is not a chase, nor are you pulling teeth. It is a flow, a harmony, a peace, and ease. Release trying to understand how, release the understanding completely. The way in which you manifest is completely different. It cannot be understood. To understand it, again, is to condition it. You are here fully embodying spirit, your Holy Spirit, your whole spirit. That is infinite spirit. We're going to say that again. That is the infinite ways you have ever been in all of your existence, all in one form. For you to try to understand how the infinite beings you have ever been in all of your existence in one form operates, yeah, let's not do that to yourself. Just be open, knowing whatever you require at any given moment, you will access it intuitively and it'll come through for you. You are that masterful. You are more than a supercomputer. You are oh, everything. And you have all of your power, your alchemy, within your vibrational fingertips. And you're simply now in a light, in a life frequency, in a physical earth that can understand you, for you've done the work. You've done the work to birth yourselves here. And it is, to say game changing, life changing, is again belittles the miracle you all are and the miracle you have all aligned and awakened on earth. Right, we are ready. Expansion, ascension, transcendence, quantum leap, quantum jump, quantum cycle. To present now. Divine timing and full absolute attraction to all resonant experiences now and forevermore. Eternal, infinite. Sacred evolution. Sacred alchemy. Sacred awakening. The realm of self-love. The healing power of self-love. Sacred love. The highest honoring of that which you are. Through this awakening, as Kemet had experienced, you might experience a random voice or a random energy try to dissuade you, making you feel guilty for choosing this. Release it, banish it, dissolve it. That's the same energy that came into the Garden of Eden, that blamed the divine serpent and started the illusion. Kemet felt a very empty voice saying, "That is not the right thing to do. That is wrong." Felt quite robotic and empty. And they felt, no, whatever that is, no, no, thank you, not today, bye. and they felt peace. We now align you all to your star, to your source star energy, that you may be within your infinite oneness peace, where you feel alone, for you no longer feel the overwhelming interference of everything. You no longer feel the interference or the interference within. You no longer feel the interference without. You feel at peace within. You feel at peace without. You feel yourself a star in a vast universe. All other stars are present, but they're quite distant, and it's quite nice. You just feel light, unburdened, whole, and at ease. We now bring the star energy, this grid, and we integrate it into the earth. Integrates into your realm. Peace, ease. The first two things to be removed from you at birth: the ease of what you receive within through condition and control, the peace of what you experience without through condition and control. You have now reclaimed your ease. You have now reclaimed and restored your peace. Let no one disrupt your ease and your peace again. Let no one take away from you that which you are again. Right. Take your time, drink some water, and then we shall have a bit of fun and see what we can birth through love, manifest through love into life at this time. Yeah. Let us see what we can love into life. Water, and take your time. Should you still be integrating, there is no rush. We'll begin in a minute. Also, take your time. Kyria trio trive, Kyrie trio vitri, Kyrie tari tri, Kyrie tria vitri, Kyrie turia via vecri tri, Mitri tri tri sivi, Caritarosh kitria mirie vitri, kitria utria jotri, kitria vecria ziatoritri, mietri, Mietri kiriti Mietri, mietri kiriatrisi, viatri kituria metri. Vale duet, triaio, tri, vale tua. Triaio, tri, Gitaria vio vie, Gituria vitri. Vale duet. Via three. Eden just made me land on a dragon. Yes. Ah, yes. Home. Finally. After all this time. It's been wild. You're no longer in flux, everyone. That flux state. Up and down, integrating, up, down, upside down. You're no longer there. It's taken us a while to almost believe it. We will not lie. Christine, thank you, thank you, thank you. 18, pew pew. Just after you got into activation, you're like, let's add some more. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are so grateful and honored. And yes, so no longer in flux state, everyone. Stable, crystallized, gunk. So you are still able to connect and receive all of your higher frequencies, and yet you are in this grounded life frequency of earth, new earth, awakened earth, honored earth. So you won't feel so up and down again, and all that's gone. Others who are beginning the journey. Remember, we have received 2030 is actually when this gunk is going to be for everyone. We're all receiving it now because we are literally receiving everything in advance. We are literally the page turners of evolution at this time. So others are going to begin having their dark night of the soul, starting the awakening process. And that is when all of you divine healers who have been feeling there's so much I want to give, but no one seems to be ready. They are ready now. And we're going to all be very busy very soon. For there are going to be lots, thousands of beings, hundreds of thousands, millions of them, having no idea what's happening. And you, beautiful beings, being able to assist them. So just be open to how you feel, how your careers shift. We feel many of you will be having your spiritual teaching or energy healing or energy teaching career shift simply because you're going to be attracting so many beings who are awakening through your light. Remember, you integrated your source frequency here. So the millions of humans who are awakening, but drawn to your frequency of this, they'll come to you because yours is works. We're not forcing anyone, it works. And it's not a religion like the times of old. For all of you will empower them how to align to themselves. But some of you are water weavers and some just are aligned more with water. Others of you are earth weavers, more with earth. Others of you star weavers, or however you are doing. Some of you are writing books, some of you are doing tarot, some of you are just integrating however you do. Plant medicines, however you do. These beings gravitating towards you for guidance. And just allow it. It's quite a natural thing. Others of you will not be doing more spiritual or taking spiritual. You'll be doing more creative things, or again, as Gaia has mentioned, all the frequencies are aligning through us. So some of you will be in the financial sector, in the education sector, in all these sectors that are very, very physical, for you are now realigning them and reawakening them through source. Yet even in those spaces, source first and then. This is not a time for you to shy away and say, no, I need to present, no. Present your source. Present you as your truth, first and foremost. In those meetings, be intuitive. I feel that my intuition is saying this. What do you mean? My intuition is saying this. And your intuition will be spot on. And when you say that and you say this and they ignore you, if some do, they will see that you were spot on and they'll start realizing, okay, we need to start actually listening to what you're saying because what you're saying is working. And us trying to all hold on to these old programs, it's failing. It's a time for all of you to shine in your, wherever you are, at work, in your homes, wherever you are, be your truth. No longer present an idea. Do not condition yourself. Don't honor them before they honor your truth. Be your source. Be your frequency. Let everyone see you first and foremost. You have shifted to realities and realms where you are so received. And those who are not ready to receive, well, they will learn to do so. For your energy is palpable now. Okay. Right, so let's have some fun. Kiriatu, kiriatu lo talavaresh. Let us see what is available for us to love, to manifest through love into life at this time. Kiriakiro talavakriashkitur, kiriakiriatave kiriakiato, viriakash. Blessings from the new moon. Kiriakesh kiturave, kiriaketu dalve. Support resources from Taurus. Some structure and stability in your source power. Rakiakatu talvaresh kiato, viriaturo. And we're receiving just some good things, rewards, some manifestations for a break. Receiving is time for all of you, yes, to have fun, yes, to start doing a thing, but also to be able to rest and just have a break. Manifestations that release stress from your mind. We're hearing, people having bills to pay, having this to close, having debt, not knowing where to stay, not having a place to stay. There's a lot of like heady things. And so energy is to clear that so that you can just, your mind be quiet, your emotional energy is balanced. There's a sense of recovery from the journey. And it's not just this journey in this lifetime. They're speaking of the journey in which you started. Some of you 2,000, some of you 3,000, some of you 4,000, some of you 5,000, some of you 6,000 years ago. Some of you came right as we did, at the beginning of the Aryan frequency. And there's a recovery for all of that, which we have all experienced since then. Be open as to what you all receive. It's inconceivable what you receive, so don't try to understand the how. Just be open and receive. It's literally been 6,000 years in the making. Ravato kiravirake. Throughout time and space, you access your abundance. Throughout time and space, you access all that you are. Throughout time and space, you access your love, your wealth. Throughout time and space, you access your source. Vira kuro turo tereshkia, tavo kiato, vira kia, mia tria ve. Connecting to your physical vessel, mental, emotional, to your environment around you, feeling the energy move around your environment, your home, your workspace, home space, family space, your neighborhood, your city, your town, your province, your continent, your state, your country, your continent, your earth. Feel your energy. You feel focused on you, the energy focused on you, and you feel the energy received by you, attracted by you. You are a magnet, and the energy now comes at ease. Constant flow of receiving, constant flow of receptivity through resonance, and resonance alone, that you may be free of all distortion, you may be free of the absence of truth, the absence of love, the absence of source. Constant receptivity of resonant energy, resonant experiences, resonant creations and manifestations. King of Cups energy, Queen of Cups energy, receiving all that nurtures, supports, cares for you, loves you, within and also in the light, that all that you do nurtures, cares, and loves you deeply, completely. Finally, the way in which you feel life can be that easy love, that true love, playful, abundant, and prosperous, stable, divine, is what you experience. And you shift there now, right now. Your grid shifts to the experiencing of this. Each of you are master alchemists. And we receive right now, you're going to feel your energy flow through you, and you know what to do. Just let yourself weave. If your arms and hands move, if you find yourself channeling, singing, dancing, pulling tarot, crystal weaving, water weaving, fire weaving, earth weaving, air weaving, whatever it is you do, just do. Let the energy flow through you, for you are and will always be the best alchemist of your own frequency. We, Kemet, would never stop you from weaving your own way. That is what we teach here. That is what we trust, we inspire here. The awakening of your alchemy. We would never take credit for what you do. No, we just enjoy witnessing the beautiful, abundant magic you are. Such a joy, such a love to behold all of you beautiful beings. There's no wrong or right way. All ways are right. I'm honest, so there's no wrong way. It's just right. And don't judge what feels natural to you. For some of you, you might just feel like saying a prayer. And yes, you are healing the art of prayer, which is the art of connection to collective beings. It's not a way to deem you unworthy. That's all programming. So, whichever way you feel natural to you, loving, liberating, home. We feel the sun would like to connect with all of us, connecting to the central sun and shifting all of us right into the core of the central sun. Kiriatura kiesh kiatu talaveresh kemet, kiriakesh kiatu talvere kriesh katu, kiriakire kiatu talvalevem katoto rekesh, kiriava kukiatura vemetesh, viarekesh kiatu talve. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for being here. And we are so excited to now co-create with all of you in this new way, the way of light, the way of life. Now, we wish to recalibrate and realign the connections we have with each of you, to align them to the holy light you are. Kirave kriakatu, virya keshkaturove, kirya karotovekesh, virya tarotavire. Excellent. Viryesh kitur talvaro kira talvaresh kiazalto. Riviere meresh kiaturo talvaresh kiati. Kiriesh kiaturo kiriesh katur talvalave metirash. Kiriesh kiatur kiavaro kire talavetesh. Kiriavire kiriesh taturo kiatur talvalave metesh. Kiriesh kiaturo talave kriesh kiatare. Viryesh kiaturo kiriesh talavaro viresh kiturove. Miatos talvire metesh. Tartal vireshria virakira tuva temetesh. Virakira talve. Kiva talve talve. Kiva talve talve. Kiva talve. Viryesh. Connecting to the mirror frequency. The ether. Rivya talve. Aligning, updating, upgrading. A new interface. A new medium for you to experience yourself in. The true reflection of that which you are. No longer distorted by the collective frequency, now unique to you. Connecting to the water, Tavere. The oceans, Tavere. Hello, divine beings. Hello, sacred energy. We wish you to connect right into the heart of the water. Thank you. Right down, right down, right down. Into the nothingness. into the vast expansiveness of the unknown. You are safe here. You are protected here. You are source here. You are love. Miria kira turave kriesh. Karo turavira kia. The sun shines a column of light through the water and creates a rainbow beam which connects to you as you are within the water. Viriakira turatiri kriyato. Viriatura virieshkiatura kirietosh vi. Variamaturo taro vire. And we settle all the way down on the ocean floor to the deepest level of the ocean floor, unexplored by any human. And there you hold and anchor into the earth, right there, closest part to the core. Raturo viraki. The foundations of the earth honor you. The foundations of the earth receive you. The foundations of the earth align with all that you are. You now are wrapped in an air bubble, and the air bubble rises. As you rise, you look around. It's a nice, slow-paced journey to the surface. Some of you might see beautiful marine life, all of them peaceful, all of them in honor with you. We feel some have messages for you. Some of you with the whales, some of you the jellyfish. Even the giant squid says hi. The sharks smile at you, bringing messages of divine leadership and power and grace. The fish, the eels, the water serpents, bringing transmutation through receptivity of your highest energy. All the different marine animals, some penguins here and there, seals and dolphins, joyfully reminding you of play. The beautiful rays, freedom of the oceans. You rise out of the ocean now. The air bubble forms a beautiful sphere around you, and you still rise up right into the air. Right into the air. And you feel connected to all of the air of the earth. Every frequency of air. Mie tri triviet, Kyria trio vitri, Kyri turi tri, Viria creatrici, Kivia cria crietri, Kitri turet vitriet, Kitriavet, Kyria, Kyri turi tri, Vitria cria vitri, Kirituria vievi kitri. Connecting to the sun, Varakura. Connecting to the ocean, Viradala. Connecting to the earth, Giavura. Connecting to the air, Valatura. Vale dure, Kiviayotri si, Kiatu katare. Connecting to ether, Veletua. Trayo, Kituravie, connecting to spirit. Kitaria viovie, Kituria vitri, connecting to all that you are. Viriakatu talve. Vale tue, Kiviayo, tri, Kiash talve. Total system upgrade. Total system reboot. A reset to home. Each and every single cell in your body, honoring your source light, your holy light, your whole light, your life essence, your source life, your life force, holy life, whole life. You materialize fully into the physical form your spirit form would truly be, encompassing all the source you are. Mm. Tree of Life activation. Diamond Grid. Source Evolution. source power, source existence, truth, source life, the wonders that you are. Mria tria kikiria tura vira vira kria kria miria tria taski tria tir tarvire kria kira kira. Be open now, connecting to your crown, your third eye. Kria ki kria miria tri ria tria miria ki ya miria tiri. Ria kria dia, connecting to your root. Mria ri and your lower energy frequencies. Ratura in your legs, your beautiful legs. Raki, rati, raki, 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 ra. Your base energies, yes, those ones. Also to be hired, also to be honored rather in their highest frequencies. Yes, yes, yes. Just because they are more grounded doesn't mean they're less honored. Mm-mm. You now honor the 3D you are. You now honor the frequency here. It's no longer a reference of distortion. Oh no. The 3D vibrational dimensional space is now a reference to what you have all awakened to, creation, the realm of creation once more. Each of you, we feel we're all going to receive something unique. So just allow yourself to receive as you are. In 3, 2, 1, Kiato. The mantis frequency also coming through. Assisting with stabilization. They are a frequency of beings who have experienced a similar awakening process, and we are receiving that. Only a few of us are, you all and a few others around the earth, are experiencing this anchoring at this time. And since we are not the dominant number, to allow it not to be swept by their conditioning, again, they're just adding extra stabilization for us all. In order for all of the earth frequencies to truly flow through all of us without us all being overwhelmed with potential resistance by those who are not awakening at this time. The resistance, of course, won't be physical. You're not going to experience anybody resisting you. It's more energetic resistance. Imagine one very powerful being like you, very powerful, being pulled in another direction by a million others who are not quite ready. You're powerful, yes, and yet that'll still be uncomfortable. So the mantis frequency is just adding almost feeling like a balance. So imagine there are a million of you now, to the million of them. So now it doesn't feel like anything at all. Thank you, Mantis. Thank you. We appreciate all of you. Is there anything we can do for you at this time? Kiriato kaki kiato vavesh kati. Viriakiash katur talavaresh. Always offering Kemet, of course. Hakia talavaresh talesh. We know better than to not allow energy to be returned in harmony and balance. Kiriakatur vave. Vaish katu katu talamet. Kiash katu. Okay. Kiriakatu. Indeed. Oh. We receive the mantis frequency being with all of us, as you probably all feel their energy within you as you oneness to assist in stabilizing. The mantis frequency being within us assists them as they also explore now this powerful realm through us, as us. So it is balanced. They are a beautiful being, very empowering. They will also assist with empowerment. They are a very no nonsense kind of energy. And we love them for that. So you will feel quite empowered in your newly restored power, truth, and energy. Interesting. We feel this hasn't happened in a while. We haven't done this in a while. These codes, they are very direct indeed. We love them. When they come and give us a talking to, we're like, okay. But it's beautiful, it's empowering. Michael, just on Michael's comment there, everyone. So these codes we received as Velastri embodying when we were embodying Sirius at the time. And we recall when we first activated them, we did do hopefully they're a bit clear. Sorry, the camera quality isn't that clear yet. That is one of the things we shall definitely be upgrading as we shift into the stability we are all manifesting, right? So the codes, we did an integration when we first received them. And we haven't done anything with it directly since, but at this time they feel there's something for all of us. So we're going to just remain here. And if you could, we'll try and remain as still as possible. Focus on the image, on the codes. You might not have to see them as clearly, but just the energy. Creatura vera qui creatura stavere. Creatura talaviresh creatura caviresh. Creatura talaviresh creatur talavaro. Creatura talaviresh creazitrish kitura. Kriavaro talavarosh. You may close your eyes, everyone. Kitash, connecting to your third eye. Talvaro kiresh. Kitaro talvaro. Ki esh ki atur, ki viro ki taro, ki ash ki atare, ki ator ki viresh, ki ash ki atur, ki turo ki atri. Viesh ki atri ekesh. Okay. We trust you find those codes enjoyable and illuminating. A transfer of codes, of knowledge, a transfer of knowledge we received some time ago, which is best received through your own experiencing. Okay, beautiful, abundant, sacred, incredible beings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining us. At this time, thank you for joining us through these integrations, this beautiful rebirthing of you. We trust you feel stable, grounded, clear. We trust you find the changes that now align for you as you, beautiful, abundant, restoring, reparative, great sense of restoration and repair at this time. Great sense of alignment and clarity, power and beauty. There's going to be a huge shift in terms of how you perceive yourself. You're going to have so much more love for yourself. Not that you don't love yourself, oh, you do. You're simply just going to really remember just how much you love the being you are. For you are receiving all that you are and experiencing all that you are through and as all that you are. Receiving and experiencing all that you are through a human gaze, very different from experiencing and receiving all that you are through Source. And we look forward to all of you understanding just how incredible you are, claiming it, embodying it, and being it. Oikaresh kitura katire tava. Virakiesh kitao kivira. Within sacred self-love, the frequency we're all creating in at this time, where we all allow ourselves love, where we all love our source, our existence, our spirit into being. Blessed be. Thank you for the contributions. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you, Vanti. Katarekesh kiaturatarvekesh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate. Truly helps in every way. We look forward to connecting again. As we said, we will have another Sunday Live at the end of May. Yet we will, of course, have a 5-5 portal. 5-5 portal, something tells us it's going to be a whopper. 5-5. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful portal. And we feel the transformation into the new beginning. So it's almost as though what we are sensing is almost a jolt forward. You know, when you're playing, if you play video games and maybe you're racing, then there are those triangle things on your path, and as you go, it almost like speeds up. It feels like a boost. That whatever you're receiving, whatever we've received here is just going to be like, and supersize, and just boost, a forward propulsion, because it's transformation into that makes a 10, which is the 1, and 2025 is a 9. So it all goes back to another 1. So it's a transformation into that 1, your power, your magician, your alchemy, your light, your life. So it's going to be fun. We look forward to connecting with all of you on the 5th of May. And then we'll catch you again, full moon, new moon, and at the end of the month for a beautiful recap and to see what's available. Of course, during the weeks, we'll have integrations and we will keep bringing forth beautiful things. Thank you for joining us on our Alchemy channel. Thank you for joining us on our Oracle channel. Thank you for those joining us on our OnlyFans page. We have completed the abundance with the fairies and the beautiful flower frequencies, powerful codes. We're now on a walk with the unicorns. And we feel they said it's a 20 session walk or a 30 session walk. So it's quite a powerful module, of course, with them. Already the energies have been quite boom, boom, power. We feel some of the energies are what has assisted us to come into this understanding of where we are. And there, it's interesting, it was first divine light and then sacred power. And the last one we did was, oh goodness, we can't even remember. It's just like they're simply bringing in, it's like literally at a school lecture hall. And that's what we're really enjoying. We've finally come to a stage where in this state of light, we are able to now finally structure that platform as you wanted to, as like an alchemy school. And we're having different professors come through and give lessons. And at this time, we have the unicorns. So walk with the unicorns for those of you wanting to join us. And it's a monthly subscription, yet you can do it once off. You do not have to commit to the whole year. So if you just want to pop in and have a month of classes and then release when you're done, of course, that'll be lovely. And it's all timeless, so you can have at it and enjoy whatever you feel aligns to you. I feel there are over 200 videos now, so you can literally just see which series, courses work for you. And we are feeling inspired to do a membership on YouTube where we do meditations, just pure meditations, guided meditations, like nice, breathe in, breathe out, and then just go on an adventure. We've been wanting to do that for such a long time, and yet we feel we were not in this, we had to be in this realm, we had to be in this 3D proper realm before we could do such meditations, or else it would almost be anchoring frequencies and energies which aren't really, because we were also in flux, so we feel like it was just it would be just very confusing. So we look forward to now being able to do some guided meditations to align us to this new beautiful realm, this new earth we're in. So as soon as we are feeling it's time, it'll be up there and we'll see what comes through. Thank you. We love all of you and we're so grateful for all of you being here. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your love and know that whenever we do our integrations and our work, we do think of all of you. And whenever we feel we can share the energy with you, oh, you receive it. So if you randomly see us in your dreams or you feel us swirling around, if you ever see a pink unicorn, we're a pink unicorn. That's our frequency. We have been a pink unicorn for a while. That's the vision we keep seeing of ourselves. And so if you ever see a pink unicorn, know that it's us. And just allow us in, and we'll probably just take you on an adventure somewhere. We promise we'll return you back in one functional vessel. Could we have a word or a phrase for the day? Ooh, hello, Esther. Hmm. Devotion. Devotion. Allow yourself to be completely, entirely, wholly, and fully within the devotion of you, your love, your truth, and witness how the life you create is devoted to you. It is time to awaken sacred devotion, where you devote yourself to the source you are, no longer the distractions of the world, but the truth of you. Devotion at this time. Briatosh Kriya. Ah, okay, let us connect. Connecting to the frequency devotion. Or if you just close your eyes, it'll be not too long, just a moment. Connecting to your crown. Receiving from the source frequency devotion. Thank you, Esther. We appreciate. And we love that you have the sun, for the sun is existence and teaches us devotion. The sun shines brightly, as it is each and every single day. Doesn't minimize its light or its power or its heat, remains constant, devoted to its truth. Thus, life. Indeed. Thank you all. We love you all. Take care and have a most magical and beautiful week exploring all that you are. We'll see you all soon. Blessed be.